welcome to the Queen Juicy Shake Show. I am your self esteem host, no other than Queen Juicy Shake. And welcome. It's Wellness Wednesday, everyone. Wellness Wednesday is where we focus on the wellness of our amazing people doing amazing things out in our communities. We're honestly not talked about enough. If so, it's about those before us or those we don't see often. How about the ones we know are doing it well in our community? Our segment is called the A Corner. A stands for artist, I stands for inventor, EE stands for entrepreneur and engineer. We welcome to our wonderful corner Dr. Kendall and Michelle Bundy. Hey, 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 welcome, welcome.
Hello. Hello.
How are you today?
Doing
Doing great.
well.
That's doing great. So, we're going to get started. You guys are in Richmond, Virginia?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. I love when I'm always, yes. All right. Cool. So, one thing we want to share just a little bit about this amazing team. They're family oriented, a community focused, and has parented 36 children in 10 years of marriage. Oh, do say. Wait a minute, Queens. Come on in. So tell us, how is it with 36 all together throughout your marriage?
It's been a challenge, but we've managed.
Okay, 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 all right. So we're going to get this right on started. So we have a lot of questions. So we're just going to go jump right on in. So that way you guys know what's going on. Before we start, we have four interactive icebreakers. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
What were your favorite television shows when you were growing up?
We just said this
We
yesterday.
did.
Full House and Family Matters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I love
Full
it.
House and wow. Okay, so let me tell y'all how I always love both of those shows. So who was the favorite people on your PR?
On Full House, my favorite person was Uncle Jesse.
Mine was Michelle because my name is Michelle. So
Oh, you so corny. Wait. So, matter of fact, one of the other young ladies that we did our interview, we talked about this, and she said the same thing. We said Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse was hot for me.
He
Like, I was
was.
like, he was the coolest
He
uncle
was
ever.
he
cool.
was.
Yeah, he was just always cool. What music do you put on when you want to get pumped? Like, this your jam. You want to put it on.
Kindred family. So
You know what? I am loving it. Like, oh, the symbolism in this couple right here is just amazing.
we
So
were
tell
just
me,
spending with them last weekend, so it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
really?
Yeah, they came to
Oh.
Richmond.
Oh man, did y'all get pictures and everything, or
Oh,
did
of
y'all just
Yes.
take
course.
in the moment?
Yes.
Of course.
I
We
know
got
that's right. What is the last goal you both achieved?
publishing 3 books.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse moi. Okay, so we want to know what's the name of these books.
Let's see. We
Hmm.
have a leadership skills book for nonprofits
Okay.
that are looking for leadership skills on their board. We have Blended Hearts, which is a book about our last 3 kids that we have currently in the home, and how they became part of us and our family. And
Okay.
then we have The Journey Home, which is about a 11-year-old young man who finds his forever home after 4 placements.
That is so beautiful. Like, can y'all adopt me, please? Like, like I'm so serious because I mean, you both have such a tremendous, huge heart. And I always share with people when you have a huge heart like that, man, it's just you got to share with people the world about just how your heart beat and why it beats. So we going to get into it. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, they ready for their A moment. We're so honored to have you with us on this Wellness Wednesday. So let's celebrate your winnings, inquiring crowns would love to know some juice about you and all you do. In your own words, what does being an artist, inventor, entrepreneur, and or engineer mean to you?
For me and for us, it means owning our own time and having more family time to just engage and socialize, travel.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Queen?
The same thing. Owning your own time is something to be said for not punching in a clock.
Yeah. I do agree. It's something real special about
It is. It
that.
really is.
No matter what the situation is, it's just something about not having to do that and saying, you know what, I want to chill today. Or you know what, I chilled today. Now tomorrow I gotta go extra hard,
Right.
and being in that space. So I do definitely agree with you. Tell us something interesting that no one knows about you. Like no one knows.
What is it?
Mm,
Well, we are the owners of Pride Empowered out here in Richmond, Virginia, and not many people know that because we don't really put a picture up of ourselves. We
Oh,
focus on community engagement. We recently are getting ready to partner. I can release that now. Partner with a organization out of Los Angeles, a fertility clinic, to be able to offer our Richmond natives a opportunity for a really good and positive uh, transitional point from starting a fertility process until completion and actually conceiving a
conception.
baby. So that's something big on our roster. And then we also have our marital programming where we work in our community and we make sure that all of our LGBTQIA members are married and have that opportunity at a partnership where it's legalized. So and now with all the changes in the system and the government undergoing so many changes, a lot of people are trying to hurry up and get married, but we're kind of slowing the process down a little bit to make sure that they're focused on the right reasons of getting married. It's more than just a piece of paper. It's actually going into a committed situation with another person and you both being responsible for each other as human beings.
correct. I definitely agree with that. Wow. That was a mouthful. And that was awesome to hear because I did not know that. Like, no one knew, right? No one knew. You had me so engaged. Like, I'm like, oh, wow, really? Oh, that is awesome. Tell all the viewers how our energies aligned. How did we all meet?
Well, we met online.
Mhm.
I stalked her for 2 weeks until she finally spoke to me. And 10 years
Okay.
later, here we are.
Okay. So now how did we all meet?
Well, I knew you.
Mhm.
You and I met probably, if she and I have been married for 10 years,
Mm,
you and I were 12, 13, 14 years ago.
yeah, 14 years
PJ
ago.
was
Yeah.
pretty young. Your girls
Yeah.
were young.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
about 14 years ago, we met online as well.
Yeah, we did. All of us met online
We all met
and
online.
Mhm.
yeah, and then I started stalking her page through your page, and I was
Right?
like, okay,
Uh-huh.
man, I see you,
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
you, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So just being in a space of great people doing great things, and we're all maneuvering together,
Yes.
man, my heart, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here.
We love you
I'm
too.
excited. At what age did you first discover your A moment?
I was probably about 15,
Okay.
watching my stepfather. He was a well-known, world-renowned artist, Anthony Armstrong. He passed in 2020 from COVID. Watching him with the stroke of a pencil on a canvas was just,
Right.
it was life. He
Mm,
was a creator. He was innovative. He was before his time, transitioning into his time when his work started to really pick up and just be something that was hot on demand.
right.
He inspired me to kind of be in a creator and use my innovative talents in order to enhance my communities.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Queen?
I was a little older. I was probably about maybe 21, 22 when I got into crafting
Okay.
and just experimenting with different types of metals and beads and things like that. So I was a little older, but I really enjoyed it. It was a piece for me. So
Okay. Okay. You probably light up like I do, because girl, I cannot go into Michaels. I can't.
I know. I love a hot glue gun. I love a hot glue gun.
Girl, I cannot go into Michaels. I just it sets me up to fail every single time. Walmart, Dollar General, anywhere where there is a craft section. I get like I'm 3 years old. I be wanting the whole entire shelf, the end caps, what they got in the back of the stock.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I know if I'm creative like that, again, this is why I created the space for other people like me that geek out when they're in their crafters. They're in that space and they're doing their thing. So again, we're gonna always congratulate you, queens. Give us four great qualities about yourself.
Oh, you go first.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, she said you go first. You go first, girl.
I don't know. I'm persistent.
Okay.
Um, let's see. I am technologically savvy.
Okay.
I enjoy computers and things like that.
Okay.
Let's see. What else do you think? You know me better than I know myself, so.
She's a great mother. She
Okay.
fixes all the kids' wombs. And I want to say she's an amazing wife.
Oh, thank you,
Okay.
honey.
All right. So you know what? So we going to kind of flip this since you answered her question. So I want you now to answer her question for her. Like,
Okay.
yes, what are her four qualities? What do you believe are her four qualities?
She has a very big heart. So
Okay.
she's very empathetic. She's very
Okay.
empathetic. She's very passionate about what
Okay.
she believes in. Um, she's very headstrong.
Okay.
Mm, I don't know. She's just amazing all around. Like I can't really put it into four words because everything about her screams wonderful. So,
She said everything about her
hmm
screams wonderful. Listen, we tell everyone when they come to the Queen Juicy Shake show, make sure they have 2 to 7 to 10, 12, 15 pens and a book, because you're going to always have to write some gems and some jewels down to attach to your crown. Because, did you say that one more time for the people in the back? I don't think they heard you.
everything she is screams wonderful.
Everything she is screams wonderful.
Hmm
Listen, if y'all not with somebody that pipe your head up like this, throw them back. Like, because I'm sorry, it is that everything about her screams wonderful. Ashe Queens, thank you so very much. Wow. I mean, how do you feel when she shares that about you?
I feel happy. She tells me all the time, and I tell her all the time.
hmm
We definitely compliment each other.
Yes, you do. That is great. I'm so thankful for you too. Out of all the wonderful things you do, what is the one thing you do really well, regardless of what's going on around you? Like, no matter what's going on around you, the one thing you do really well.
Parent.
Parent. Okay. What about you, Queen?
I stay calm.
Calm. Okay. She be like, nobody says anything.
Right.
You have to
Don't
get.
breathe.
I stay very calm.
We know. It's okay. Shh. And the kids might be looking at you like, what in the,
Mhm.
and be like, mm-hmm. And you get it right and done, and it just be chill, don't it? You just be
Mhm.
right and done. I got you. I got you. What products and or services do you have to share with the world, and are you remote or in person?
Wanna use those?
Sure. We have several actually. Okay.
We have our own sauces,
Mm,
and we have three. We have four of them to date. We have four of them now, but we have three to show today. We
okay.
have our own seasoning. We have a version for everyone, and then we have a vegan version as well.
Mm,
So then I showed you our books.
yep.
We have those, and then we're the owners of Paint and Juice, which is a canvas painting. Trying to get it
There it
straight.
is.
Yeah,
Canvas
there we go.
painting company, yes, and we're internationally trademarked on our spices. Oh, we also own a candle company. We don't have any here,
Right.
but they're at our center. So we're internationally trademarked on all of our products and services.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yes. I love being in a space with inventors, okay? And I think that is a wonderful skill, a wonderful trade. It's a wonderful process. It may not always feel wonderful to go through the process,
Right.
but if you stick around, the process will be fruitful.
Mhm.
And the fact that there you go, right there. Show them the sauces. Show all your products one more time.
Sure do.
Oh wait.
Okay, and what kind of what kind is that one? Are
This
they
is a sweet, spicy, and savory dipping sauce.
okay? And
It's
so
a
what would that be good for? Like good
You can put it on
everything.
wings. You can put it on. You can. We've paired it
Fish,
with fish.
Okay.
We've paired it with a lot.
chicken, whatever. Anything
Okay.
that
Um,
you can.
mhm.
And this is our medium wing sauce. Oh, where am I? There we go.
Ooh,
We
okay.
put the medium on turkey burgers. We've made nachos with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a barbecue sauce, which we cook on the grill with. Which way am I going? This
That
way.
way.
All
Closer
right,
to the
and
screen.
closer to the
There you
screen.
go.
This is our medium barbecue. It doesn't have a spice to it. I mean, it's not hot, but it's flavorful.
Okay.
And then this is our, can you see it?
Kind to all
Kind to all herbal
blend.
blend. This is our
Okay.
seasoning that we established in 2021. And then we have our three books. This is so hard to do. This
All
is
right, so
one.
that one is called leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is our leadership skills book. And then we have
Okay.
Blended Hearts.
Yay.
And then we have A Journey Home.
All available
Okay.
on Amazon.
All available on Amazon.
Now, let me ask you about the books. Um, with your books, are you coming? So when did you guys publish those books?
We published them this year.
This year.
They were all published within a 3 week span.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Now, before we close out later on today, would you guys be interested in reading something from your book?
Sure.
Okay. It's up to you. Whatever, look, whatever you are in rights and in brand to do, we would love
Sure.
to
Oh, we
definitely.
own the publishing.
Okay. Oh, and they own the publishing. Do you hear that?
Yes, it's
Yes,
our publishing.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Are all your products created from mind, heart to their hands? Or is there a mixture between independent distributors plus engineering your own products?
No, they're all created from mind to
Okay,
hand.
Mm-hmm.
good job. Good job. What are your prices? Do you have bundle packages and gift card options?
We do not have gift card options. We do not have bundle packages. We do
Okay.
have individually priced items. Our sauces are $6. Our seasoning is 15. It's 17 ounces, so it's a pretty big bottle. And our books range from 15 to $20.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good job. I love. When I tell you I'm doing this the whole interview, so y'all might as well just be prepared because it's one thing about things that we went through in our storms. and to be able to get through our storms, grow through our storms, and be able to produce from our storms. Oh man, that is a beautiful thing. So again, to sit across from other artists, inventors, entrepreneurs, and engineers, I humbly salute you, Queen.
Same to you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Queen. Why are your prices worth it?
My prices are worth it because they come from a place of experience.
Okay,
I have my doctorate in business with a concentration in global leadership.
okay,
So I've taken my travels and created my spices and my seasonings. Not to mention, I've been studying under some well-known chefs
okay,
over the years. My writing with the books are based on my experience firsthand in raising over 36 children whom have transitioned through the foster care system. So the stories are deeper than something that has come up off of my mind. It's the voices of the children who, at some point in their lives, lacked a voice and they were unheard. And the purpose of the book is to help other foster parents have a wider and more in-depth experience of what to expect when expecting a foster child.
mm,
Mhm.
is that book out yet? That book right there, because you know how they say what to expect when you're expecting, right? You know,
Exactly.
you know the book with the chick and she's sitting in a rocking chair.
Yes,
Yeah.
Everybody has
working
had
on
this
some
book.
stuff. Yes,
Mhm.
Everybody has had this book.
yes,
And
yes.
then I think they had the other book when I think the baby was like a couple months old.
Mm-hmm.
And like, because I had
The
all those
age
different
one,
series.
18 months. I think it was the 18 months. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had
yeah, I
one
had all
too.
those series. So if you do not have that book coming out, that should be.
I'm
Queen.
telling you. Hey, you know it.
Yes, ma'am. Preparing for each customer's success requires a journey within itself. What is your prep stage to require your worth and monetary value for your product and or service? Like what goes into all you do to provide quality service and quality products to require the amount from your customers?
I would say research.
Okay.
I do a lot of research, studying other products that have already come out that may be similar to mine. The goal is to make sure that I'm offering the buyer something that they aren't offering, whether it is being able to cut the cost in production to be able to increase the the amount of quality that I'm able to give them and quantity in which I'm able to provide, or if I'm able to create something completely different.
Okay.
If someone created something but then there's a part two that's needed to that, some form of follow-up, then I'm able to do the research and to make it happen. For instance, our spice blend is it's good on everything. Like literally, my kids put it on popcorn. You can cook meats with it, you can cook vegetables with
They
it.
put it on fruit.
They put it on fruit. You can have it's literally one seasoning that when combined with other things has a total different wow factor that is still appealing to your taste buds.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
low in sodium. It's only 60 milligrams of sodium, which
And
the
see, I was
average
going to ask that.
800, yeah, like you can fry chicken and it comes out flavorful. And it also has a lot of health properties. I can tell you that one of the ingredients is turmeric, and that's a major ingredient that a lot of people are starting to add to their food. So to have a lot of the healing properties in this one specific blend, you're able to, if you have cold like symptoms, you can put some into a mug with some water, put it in the microwave or boil some water, and you can sip it as though it was a broth. And it
Yeah.
will open up your sinuses and it will help to flush the mucus and just things of that nature. So imagine eating it on a regular basis, how you're cleansing your body on a day-to-day basis. It's just important,
Mhm.
so it's pretty
Mm.
cool.
I'm glad you both actually spoke about turmeric because people, if you really don't know about turmeric, turmeric is really an amazing product. I got hip to turmeric, I want to say within the past year and a half. At first, I wasn't really feeling it at first. And then when I started realizing and researching the healing properties of it, I was like, I mean, it don't taste bad with some cinnamon. you know, okay, I'm gonna put this in my tea, so I'll put some
Mhm.
cinnamon, some cayenne pepper, some honey, some turmeric, just a little bit of like the chili pepper like in there.
Hmm.
That's another thing for the mucus, for your
That's right.
body, for your inflammation, so it really helps out a lot to know about turmeric. So if you have not looked up anything about turmeric, please check out anything consuming turmeric or their products, and they have some wonderful turmeric in it. So excited for that. Do you have any single and collaborative projects? If so, what are they and who are they with? Now, I know you did speak a little bit earlier about your collaboration.
Yes. We recently collaborated with Black Pride Parenting, which is also called Ex Hood.
Okay.
And we went to Atlanta, Georgia, where I was a moderator, and I was able to speak on some of the topics that are hitting the LGBTQIA community now, uh, pertaining to, give me some of the others,
Motherhood
motherhood,
within the trans and black community.
right, and it was focused on some of the barriers and stigmas that kind of hinder the community,
Okay.
and
Okay.
how parents are overcoming that with their children.
Yeah.
So it was really informative, and I feel like we gave a great foundation to a lot of parents because it was about 100 attendees that actually flew into Atlanta for the event. So it was really nice.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, Atlanta be doing things. We be doing things out here in the A. How can your product, service, or organization help other great people towards their wellness?
I think our seasonings and spices, or our spices and sauces, actually help with physical wellness. I
Okay.
think our books will help blended families and families of foster and adoptive children with mental health, relieving some of the stress of the unknown expectations that may come along with taking in a child, or even kinship care for
Okay.
those who take in, kinship relatives. I think our canvases provide mental health stability for people who are overworked or just busy in their day-to-day, to-do lists, and it allows them an opportunity to flex their brush and just
Right.
be creative with paint and canvases and create masterpieces that they didn't have to put forth a lot of effort to, but they could just freely explore the canvas and create a masterpiece that they're proud of.
Yeah. I really can say when we first purchased the paint, the juice and paint party, it was really awesome. It was me and the kids. We was in a basement. We was sitting up there painting, and we just made a whole thing of it. We sat on the floor. We had our blanket out, and we was just sitting there painting. So it was really great to actually have that in your own home and not having to go in the car, pack up the kids, get in the car, go, room, 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 traffic. Now, hey, da 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 da, all in the street. Now you have to go into this building and everyone has to do the same thing. So
Mhm.
it's like you're in the comfort of your home, or you guys have it in person as well, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you can now have the choice if you want to do it in your home or you want to, go to your organization and go there and do that. So it's really great to just have that painting experience no matter what age you are. So even if you're 60, make sure you order one because it will help your process. I promise you. You'll be fine. What is the very thing you love about what you do?
I love enhancing the family dynamic. Being
Okay.
family focused runs deeper for me and for my wife than just our own family. Being
Okay.
a part of other families and seeing them being able to enhance their communication or their togetherness, or taking the time to cook together, or enjoy painting canvases, or reading a book, and overcoming a lot of barriers or generational curses, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Queen, so you stepped away and you are back. So our question to you is, what is the very thing you love about what you do?
Putting smiles on other people's faces,
Okay.
seeing the children light up, seeing the parents excited about their children being happy. A lot of times when we do parties, you'll be surprised, what the people are going through, and just to be able to make them smile could change their day.
Yeah, it's nothing like a smile. It is nothing like it, honey. If you have not smiled at someone today, smile at someone, even if it's you smiling at you in the mirror, honey. Just smile before you go to bed so that can help alleviate for the next day and the day you already had. You know what I mean? It's just like already getting prepared with a smile. So it's nothing like a smile. So look at y'all. Let me see smile. Let me see y'all. Look at this. I love it. I love a good pair of smiles. All right, so this is called Crown Check. Crown Check is where we not only check our energy levels, but we also check for what we ate today and place 4 positive affirmations in the atmosphere. Right now, wherever you are, safely stand up.
Oh,
Oh, we
we're
have
gonna
to
stand
stand
up.
up.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so stand up. Then I want you guys to smile. I want a big old smile. Look at that. Yes, a smile. So when we smile, this is where we take our photo. All right, so we're going to smile and get the best smile we can. Yes, there we go, right there. Thank you. And after we smile, I want you to clap 2 times. Then I want you to snap 4 times. Then I want you to repeat this phrase. This is my A moment. And throw your
This
hands in
is
the air.
This
this
is
is my
my
A
A
moment.
moment.
Good job. All right, y'all queens can sit down. Thank y'all so much. What did you have to eat and drink today?
We had water and salad
And fruit.
Okay.
and fruit.
Water, salad, and fruit. Now, question to that. Do everyone eat the same meal at the same time, or do you guys have different meals at
No,
the
we
same time?
eat at the same
We all
time.
eat at the same time.
Okay, okay. Repeat after a queen. I am worth it.
I
I
am
am worth
worth it.
it.
I am valuable.
I
I
am
am
valuable.
valuable.
I am expensive.
I
I
am
am
expensive.
expensive.
And I am winning on Wellness Wednesday.
And
And I
I
am
am
winning
winning
on
on
Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Great job, beautiful queens. Great job. What motivated you to get started within your A style?
Hmm, I want to say having a lot of kids and
Mhm.
nothing or nowhere to take them.
Very true.
But what's
Nothing or
reason?
nowhere.
Yes. Everywhere we went for a social outing with the kids, it was like $20 to $30 per kid, and our maximum set of kids we had was 12 at one time. So that was expensive. So that's how we
Wait, wait,
started
wait, wait,
paying
wait.
kids.
Wait. So one time in your life,
Hmm.
Hmm.
y'all had how many children under one roof?
12.
12.
Wow. Hmm.
After the 12, we had 8. Then we had 5.
Hmm.
Then we had 8 again.
Hmm.
Okay.
Then we had 7. Then we had 8. And then we had 5. And then we had 3.
Wow. Now, do you have a picture, like a huge photo of everybody together at one time? Well, not
We
at one
don't.
time because it wasn't at one time, but
Right.
overall.
We don't. We used to. It was near the front door, but it's in the reworking. We getting a customized frame with a double layer on top, so
Okay.
it hasn't been finished. But
Hmm.
yes,
Okay, she said double layer on top. Y'all know about that double layer. Y'all better write it down from the Queen Juicy
okay.
Shake
Right.
Show. Double layer. Okay. It's the
Double layer
difference.
matting. Yes, sir.
Yes. What does it look like when you're in your creative space? Such as what do you eat, drink, or listen to for a greater creative flow?
When I'm in my creative space, it's well lit.
Mhm.
Um, I'm usually in my library.
Okay.
We'll just put
Okay.
that out there. We have a home library. I'm usually in my library, and I have a record player with Kendra Family Soul's record playing, not a CD or a tape, but a record, a vinyl album.
Ooh, y'all know nothing about that. Okay, we telling
Okay.
our age today. You don't know
Yes.
nothing about that. Okay.
So I have that going, and I'm usually focused. I'm relaxed.
Okay. What about you, Queen?
I'm typically with her, so
Okay. She's like, we're both in the library. We're in the
right.
study. We're in the study. If you had to recommend your star product and or service to someone, which one would it be and why?
I would say it's the book. Like,
Which
I
one?
love doing canvases, and it probably makes me the most money at this point. And
Okay.
then I love my seasons and spices, but the books I think would reach a broader band of people because so many families are blended in today's society. I
Okay.
think it's
Okay.
just an unspoken stigma that people feel like it's something to be ashamed of if you take in a foster child or you adopt or you have your niece or nephew living with you. I think
Yeah.
guidance is needed there more so than it is with any anybody, any business I could ever create. I think
Yeah.
that's where the most support is.
I agree. And to be honest with you, even to piggyback off of what you're saying, I feel like we all, someone has all taken us in,
Right.
whether if it's a aunt, an uncle, a neighbor down the street, a coworker, that uncle that's really not your uncle, but he been in the family for like how many years? That's not your blood, so I feel like just having that compassion of overall that we're people and we still need love, we still need, as you said, guidance, we still need those hugs, we still need those affirmations, that love you, you did a great job, and it's all needed, everyone needs that, speaking of that, do you have any pets or anything like that?
Yes, we have two pets.
What you got?
We have a Shih Tzu named Mr. Jingles,
Mr.
and
Jingle.
And a dapple dachshund named Jackson Aloysius.
yes,
Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna say these names one more time. Mr. Jingles.
hmm
Hmm.
And what was the other one?
Jackson Aloysius.
Jackson Aloysian. I love that. Oh wow. So okay, so who picked out these names?
the 8-year-old chose Jackson,
Okay.
and the 17-year-old chose Mr. Jingles.
I like both names. I'm loving it.
Yes.
What are you currently working on now?
I'm working on a cookbook to accompany my spice blend and my sauces.
I can't wait for that. Woo woo. Where can the great people gone too fast. Where do you envision your art, invention, or organization in the next year?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question one more time?
Sure. Where do you envision your art, invention, or organization in the next year?
I envision it being worldwide. I foresee contracts coming. I foresee platforms
Hmm.
where we'll be
Yeah.
spearheading some and moderating and hosting some events. I I picture it being pretty well received.
Okay. All right. All right. What about you, Queen?
Well, I definitely see greatness.
Okay. Okay.
See
Okay.
greatness, probably, hopefully, across the water somewhere. Taking the paint world by storm, along with our seasonings and sauces. So, I see good things.
That's good. I'm proud of both of you, Queens. Okay, so now the next question before I almost jumped over that one. Where can the great people find you and your work, such as social media, hashtags, blogs, or websites?
We are on social media.
Hmm.
Paint and Juice is www.ipaintandjuice.com.
Okay.
Pride Empowered is www.iamprideempowered.org. We have our personal page on Facebook, which is Love, Marriage, and Business.
Okay.
We have our spice blend with our candles, our body scrubs, and all of that is on. It's Kind to All, and that's at www.kindtoallshop.com. Who am I missing?
Yeah, prime time.
Oh, and our mental health organization
Yes.
is called Mindful Memory Health Network, and that's at www.mmhn no mmhnetwork.com. Yes, that's a lot.
It's
It's
a
a
lot.
lot.
Listen, when you
Running four
are
companies a day.
when you are leaders and you are creating a change in those generational curses that we're breaking, yeah, it does become a lot, but in the end of it coming from being a lot, it's just like it's something that we have to do. We
I
have to
agree.
do that, especially when we are called to do that. We have to be obedient and go. So it's okay that it's a lot. We will always make sure we support you. And
Thank
we're
you.
going to make sure once we done this interview that we get all the links. So make sure you send me all your links so that when I post the video and post everything on Spotify. So Spotify, we love you so much. Make sure you come over to YouTube, the Queen Juicy Shake Show, so you can actually see their products and see what they have going on. Make sure you send us that information. Before we go, we would love to hear some goodness out of your book. What book would you love to share with us?
Um, I'll give some goodness out of my newest book, A Journey Home, The Journey Home.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Well, this book is dedicated to all the children in the world that are searching, waiting, or have found their forever family. This book is for you. Hi, my name is Cameron. I'm not the normal kid in school. You may ask, what do you mean? Well, I don't live with either of my biological parents. I do not live with my grandparents, aunt, or uncle. I have had four families in several years, and I'm only 11.
Mm,
My first family was my biological parents. I do not remember them, but I was placed in foster care after I was born. I have a rattle that my mother gave to me to remember her. I keep it in a special box because it is special to me. And I'll pause there because one of the things I took pride in making this book was showing a lot of social cues where a lot of parents don't really pay attention to some of the things that are important from a child's perspective. If I could reflect you back to on my last statement where he was given a rattle by his biological mother and how he kept it in a box. That is something that he identified as being special to him.
right.
So for when he transitions from home to home, as a parent, I would make sure that that is something that is continued to move with him. I would stress to the social worker, he has this box and how important it is to him. I would make sure that while he's in my care, I put it up for him so that it's not damaged. It's something that he can use whenever he needs to look at it.
Correct.
Just certain things like that and being mindful. I think these books are very mindful.
I
So
think mindful is a great place to be because you not only now think about you, you think about others as well. And you
definitely.
start to maneuver just a little bit differently because you're being mindful that now it's just not you in the world.
That's
It's
right.
everyone else too. And the more you are being kind to yourself, you're being kind, to your heart, you're being mindful of you, you will always be mindful of someone else and make sure you're protecting not only you, but those around you because fortunately, it's a spilling process, So if you're spilling all over the place and they're spilling all over the place, how are we expecting to have that place of peace and love, and just to hear your books. Make sure you go check that out. Can you please give them the information again where they can find these books at?
Yes, all of my books are available at Amazon.com under Dr. Kendall Bundy.
All right, Amazon. We the Amazonians.
Yes.
So we have one more question. Is there anything else you would like to add to this interview?
Um, What do you think?
Mm, no, this I think we
I
covered
would
it.
say if you are an artist or an inventor or a creator of any sort, just I don't care what people say that it's not something that people aren't going to need. Someone out there needs what you have. And if you take your mind out of being the seller and put yourself in the buyer's shoes and really hone in on finding the need, it will help you meet the need on a
Mm,
affordable, obtainable level where you're able
mm.
to reach your broadband on a broader scale and help many people. And that's what we're trying
Mm.
to do with our organizations. We're trying to make sure that we are obtainable, we are feasible, and we have sustainability as an enhancement to our communities.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, y'all heard it first here on the Queen Juicy Shake Show. Go support these queens. Go see their story. Go get their seasoning and stuff. And then come back here and let us know how it was. So we can always stay informed of what is going on in the Bundy world. So I think that's awesome. Um, Also, one more thing before we go. I know you talked about your children. Now, are the children at now? Like, what are they doing with their life now? Like, even in their art industry, what are they all doing now?
They're all working. I have three that are in college. I had four that graduated last year, from two from high school and two from college. I have one in the United States Air Force who'll be coming home to visit in August. Very proud. My biological son will be graduating high school this upcoming 2023 school year. And our 8-year old
Mm-hmm.
is flourishing. She's a straight A student. She's
Yay.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She's the innovative director for our crafting company, Paint and Juice. She comes up with all of the latest, greatest themes for us to draw for kids to enjoy and families. So
Oh,
they're all doing great. We keep in touch with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
they never
good.
hesitate to contact us, and they know we have an open door policy. Call us anytime. We may not be able to help you with a little money, but we'll try.
I know that's right. Baby, now is you working today? Did you get your check
Okay,
this week?
okay. I've been doing it.
Send
Trappers.
mommy a little something.
Okay, trappers.
Send us a little care package or two.
Exactly.
Right.
We don't mind taking gifts as parents.
Not at all.
Not at all. Awesome. Well, we queens, we thank you so very much. Thank you to our A featured guest members. Thank you all for joining and being part of the A Corner, where there's always space for you and all your creations. If you would love to be a featured guest member, connect with our Queen Secretary, Natasha G, to book your slot, and we will leave her information below. To leave us an inspiring message for either us or our other A featured guest, let us know. Don't forget, click the following button and the bell icon button on your podcast and on YouTube so that you will never miss an episode. We truly appreciate you, love you, and support you, and we always support moving lips. Peace and blessings on your creations. Thank you, Queen, so much for being here and
Thank
being
you
a
for
Thank you for
having us.
having us.
Oh, I love you so very much. Before we go, we want to take one more photo because now we all sitting together and stuff. This is what we do in the A corner. Smile, beautiful queens. Let me get this angle right. There we go. Thank you so much for being here and being a part. We love you so much. And we will share the link with you guys soon as we edit and or just on our podcast. And the YouTube is going straight live through. So once we hang up, it will be straight live and we'll go from there. And your Spotify podcast will be released next Wednesday.
Okay,
Awesome.
awesome. Thank you so
Thank
All
you
much.
for
right.
having
Thank
us.
you, Queens. You're
Bye.
welcome.
Bye.
Thanks for being here. We love you. Peace,
Love you
Love
love,
you
and
too.
too.
always
Peace and
ashe
blessings.
om.
Bye.
Peace and blessings, Queens.